Today I'm going to be sharing with you exactly what I eat in a day of intermittent fasting, summer edition. If you're new here, my name's Autumn. I'm a certified clinical nutritionist with my master's in nutrition human performance. Okay, let's get back to what I eat in a day. Because it's been getting light so early, since it's like spring / almost summer, I've been waking up pretty easily around 5:30 or so. I get up, brush my teeth, let the chickens out, and take my dog for a walk. And in case you're wondering, toothpaste does not break a fast, so you're in the clear there. Unless you decide to eat the whole tube of toothpaste, which from what I hear, 9 out of 10 dentists don't recommend that, then you're fine. So I like to fill up my water glass the night before and leave it out. I leave it in the kitchen where I know I'm going to see it as I'm walking out on the way to the gym. This helps me to remember to grab that water and at least drink some water before heading out. So after I take Sophie for a walk, I then go to the gym. And I work out in a completely fasted state to help take advantage of the naturally higher growth hormone levels during the fast. Growth hormone is really muscle protective, so it can help stop the muscle from breaking down while also ramping up more fat burning mechanisms. When I get back, I have more water with electrolytes to balance out what was lost from the workout and fasting. So along with the water that's lost during the fast, so are electrolytes. And this actually is the one that people most often forget. We all remember to drink some water, but we don't necessarily remember to sprinkle some salt in there. So I'll actively add in either Celtic sea salt or I'll use an unflavored element to get some sodium to help balance out my electrolyte levels and prevent headaches or lower energy levels later in the day. Then it's coffee time, my favorite time. Now I freshly grind my coffee and make it in a French press. This is just my preferred method. You don't have to do it this way. I just really like the ritual of it. But freshly grinding coffee does help to prevent the oils within the coffee from becoming rancid and oxidized. So to get more bang for your buck in terms of health benefits of coffee, it's always a good idea to grind it right when you're going to use it rather than grinding it in a bulk amount or especially buying pre-ground coffee. I like to multitask to fit in all of the things that I do in the morning. While the coffee is brewing, I take my shower because it takes about 8 minutes for the coffee to brew. And lately I've been taking a cold and then a hot shower. I've just found it helps to wake me up for the day. I know some people like to do the hot then cold method. Personally, I just know that I would not be able to turn that cold on after I've already gotten warm. I just like to get the cold done and out of the way and then warm up at the end. It definitely makes me feel more alert, but exposing the body to cold can also help to increase the brown fat tissue activity, which can help to essentially raise your metabolic rate. Plus, just with my history of anxiety, I found that exposing myself first thing in the morning to things that are kind of just difficult physically, like heavy exercise or being exposed to a cold shower, helps to prepare me mentally for maybe some other difficult things later in the day. I found that just helps for me, but there's also those other health perks for why you might want to experiment with having some type of cold shower. Now, a big, huge switch up for my routine lately is that I have not been having my typical keto coffee that I've been having for like over 5 years. Lately, I've been feeling like just adding in a splash of heavy cream. Can't tell you why, but it's just been kind of nice lately. I do go back and forth, and some of the days I do have keto coffee, and Trevor still makes his. He just finds that it helps him with satiety and staying satisfied a little bit better. But I like to switch things up, and lately I've been using that splash of heavy cream. Now, once I have this heavy cream, and I've talked about this a lot in previous videos and on my blog, and of course in my complete intermittent fasting bundle, now I've exited the true fast and entered into the fasting mimicking. So I'm no longer getting all of the gut health perks of intermittent fasting, but I'm still getting the fat burning perks of intermittent fasting. I'll have a more detailed blog post that goes over the pluses and minuses of both types of fasting, linked down description below if you guys want to check that out for more information. So I use a combination of a true fast and fasting mimicking. Then I go to work, meaning a few feet away from my kitchen and into my home office. I'll work for a while, and then around 10:30 a.m. is when I go to break my fast. So I'll drink my ACV sipper first while I'm making my smoothie. And today I'm using recipes from my brand new 6-week summer meal plan. It's a limited release meal plan that's only going to be out for a few weeks. And I developed it to pair with the 6-week summer intermittent fasting challenge that's starting in like just a few days. It has brand new recipes, brand new tips, dives deep into how to properly use protein to achieve your weight loss goals. So if you guys want to check that out, I will have it linked down description below. And today I decided to make the blueberry lemon pie smoothie from the new limited release 6-week summer meal plan. This is so perfect for the summer. It's light and refreshing, but so satiating. And I recently shared this recipe for free on my YouTube channel. If you guys want to check it out, I'll have it linked up here as well as down description below. And then I typically take my smoothie back to my desk and drink it for a little while longer while I continue working. And then I like to go for a post-meal walk. And this can depend on my schedule if I have time for like a 2-minute walk or a 30-minute walk. I just like to fit in some movement after I eat. It just helps with digestion and of course helps to get more steps in as well. After that walk, I head back to work and I'll work for about another 3 to 4 hours before I go to have my lunch. And today I'm having the Chipotle Cobb salad from my new 6-week summer meal plan. But I'm super busy during the workday, so I don't have time to just sit down and make this beautiful salad. Not that it takes a long time, but to prep something in the middle of my workday. I don't have time for that. Or at least most days I don't have time for that. So I pre-made this the night before. If I'm going to pre-make something like a salad, I usually like to make multiple servings of it because I'm already chopping things. It doesn't take that much extra effort to just make a couple servings. And salads are such great grab and go options that you can load up with the protein, fat, and fiber while making them extremely delicious. So with the salad, there's a couple different protein sources, which is really important when intermittent fasting to be getting all your protein in. I have chicken that I had cooked and sliced up, a hard-boiled egg, as well as some cheese too. This was supposed to have an avocado, and I thought that I grabbed enough avocados, but I think maybe Trevor had taken one. I'm just gonna blame him. He probably took it. So to help compensate for not having that extra avocado, I just added in a little bit more cheese for a higher quality fat. So this is also usually eaten at my desk while I work. Now I'm a 3 meal a day kind of person, so I follow a 16-8 structure, which means I fast for 16 hours and I eat for 8 hours. And we eat dinner around 5:30 or 6 p.m. depending on when Trevor gets back from work. So usually we're done by either 6 or 6:30. And tonight I'm making the Greek burgers with tzatziki, also from the 6-week summer meal plan. This is such a light and refreshing meal that also takes surprisingly just minutes to put together and takes advantage of summer grilling weather too. But if you aren't able to grill, you can always cook the burgers on your stovetop as well. We have definitely done this a lot when we forgot that we ran out of propane. Now I also pair this with tabbouleh or like tabbouleh. Traditionally tabbouleh is made with a grain-based couscous, which wouldn't be super supportive of either weight loss or gut health goals. So what I do is use cauliflower rice instead. Now I'm a big fan of frozen cauliflower rice, but for these types of recipes where I'm using raw cauliflower, I like to just roughly chop up some just raw cauliflower and use that instead. It's much more crunchy and has a bit more flavor that way. So it's made from cauliflower, red onions, cucumber, fresh parsley, fresh mint, garlic, olive oil, lemon, and salt. Pretty much everything you would want on a hot summer's day. And the tzatziki is also really simple. It's a topping that is made from Greek yogurt, lemon, garlic powder, olive oil, mint, and salt. So you just give that a quick whisk together. Also takes like less than 60 seconds to make. And I add flavor into the ground meat for the Greek burgers by adding in ground cumin, dried oregano, and coriander. This flavor combo can also be used to sprinkle on a plant-based burger of choice if you are plant-based. So while the burgers are being grilled, I take that time to just chop up the ingredients for the tabbouleh and to whisk up the tzatziki. So by the time the burgers are done grilling, everything else is done as well. And I'm not kidding, literally less than 30 minutes and this amazing, beautiful, fresh summery meal is done. And those are just a few of the 40 recipes in the new 6-week summer meal plan. So definitely make sure you check it out before it's gone. It is a limited release, so it's only going to be available for a few weeks. And I'll have it linked down description below, but you can also find it at autumnlnutrition.com/shop. So after my dinner, I'm now in a completely fasted state again. If I feel like I need a little something, I'll make some fresh mint tea, which helps to act as a natural appetite suppressant. And our garden is just so overflowing with mint. I need to use it some way. Now, if you want to check out that full video, the lemon blueberry pie smoothie recipe, you can find that right here. Also, if you're new to my channel and you love this science-backed information, make sure you subscribe right here. Come out new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in my next video.